Good morning, students. In the last class, we have seen up to the factors affecting velocity of sound. Next to that, there is a small problem. At what temperature will the velocity of sound in air be double the velocity of sound in air at 0 degree Celsius? Till now, we have studied about the velocity of sound in air, and here itself in the tabular column, you can see that velocity of sound in gas, that is air at 0 degree Celsius and air at 20 degree Celsius, that is 331 meter per second and 343 meter per second, depends upon the temperature. It's given in the tabular column. Based upon this, the problem is given in your book. We studied the formula factors affecting sound in the temperature is directly proportional to Tc plus 273 K. See, in the effect of temperature, velocity of is directly proportional to square root of temperature. Vt is equal to V0 plus 0.61 times meter per second. This is the thing we have studied in the last class. Factors affecting sound. This is the formula we have studied. Here we have studied V is directly proportional to root T. These two things we are going to apply now in this formula. Now in this sum, that is when T is at 0 degree Celsius, velocity is V1 and V2 be the velocity of sound at temperature T1 and T2 respectively. What is your T1? 273 Kelvin. There is nothing but 0 degree Celsius is mentioned in Kelvin. So it is T1 is equal to 273 Kelvin and T2 is equal to T0 C plus 273 K. So V2 by V1 ratio between velocity of sound in certain temperature to the velocity of sound in 0 degree Celsius temperature. Already I said that formula V is directly proportional to square root of T. So V2 is equal to square root of T2, V1 is equal to square root of T1. Dividing both the thing, we will get 273 plus T divided by 273. That is equal to 2, because here it is given that V2 by V1 is equal to 2. In the sum itself it's given. So 273 plus T divided by 273, removing the square root on your left hand side. So the number in the right hand side will become square. Instead of writing 2, we are writing 4. 273 plus T divided by 273 is equal to 4. T is equal to 273 into 4 minus 273, that is 819 degree Celsius is your temperature. This is the sum. Then we are going to study about reflection of sound. First, in the heading itself, reflection. What do you mean by reflection? When we are studying the lesson optics, we have studied about a reflection. Bouncing back of light is called as reflection of light. The same thing here also. Bouncing back of sound waves is called as a reflection. Reflection is nothing but bouncing back, whether it is in light or sound. So when sound travels in a given medium and strike the surface of another medium, they can be bounced back into the first medium. This is known as, this phenomena is known as reflection of sound. See here, this paragraph it is. When you speak in an empty room, you hear a soft repetition of your voice. This is nothing but reflection of sound waves that you produce. Let us discuss about the reflection. So first we studied the definition of reflection. What is the definition? Bouncing back of sound wave from one medium to another medium. Simple reflection and refraction of sound is actually similar to that reflection of light. What we have studied in the reflection of light and refraction of light. Bending of waves in some other medium is called as refraction. The same thing will be applicable in your sound waves also. Between two medium is called as your Thus, the bouncing of sound waves from the interface between two medium is termed as reflection of sound waves. The waves that strike in the interface are termed as incident wave, and the wave that bounce back are termed as reflected wave. As in the light, incident ray and reflected ray, here also the arrow mark towards the wall shows the incident wave. The arrow mark towards the man shows the reflected wave. Then laws of reflection. What you have studied in the light. The normal wave, the incident wave and the reflected wave lie in the same plane, and the angle of incidence is equal to angle of reflection. This is the law of reflection of light. The same thing for your sound also. These two things is called as your reflection, laws of reflection. This you had already studied in your optics lesson, light waves. You know what is I and what is R. Incident angle, reflected angle. The wave which is propagating towards the wall is called as incident wave. The wave which is reflected from the wall is called as reflected wave. The angle between the normal line and the wall is 90 degree, and the angle between the normal ray and the incident ray is called as incident angle. The same way, the angle between the normal and the reflected, the small r, this is called as reflected angle r. Then in the next page, we are going to study about acoustical wonder of Golconda Fort, Hyderabad at Telangana. The clapping portico in Golconda Fort is series of arcs on one side, each smaller than the preceding one, so a sound wave generated under the dome would get compressed and then bounce back, amplified sufficiently to reach a considerable distance. What do you mean by amplified? Amplifier, for what we are using an amplifier? We are using an amplifier to increase the volume. In the same way, it is happening in the Golconda. Then reflection at the boundary of a denser medium and rarer medium. You must know what is denser medium and what is rarer medium. Denser, a longitudinal wave travels in a medium in a form of compression and rarefaction that we have seen in the last class. The wave which is getting very closer, that is in the high pitch, it will be in a compression stage. The wave which is relaxedly leaving space from one wave to another wave is called as compression. So I said in the last class itself, what is longitudinal wave? The wave which is propagation along the direction of the disturbance itself, not in the perpendicular direction, along the direction of the disturbance itself is called as longitudinal wave. Longitudinal wave will have always compression and rarefaction. Transverse waves will have crust and trough. Suppose the compression traveling in air from left to right. Here the diagram given in that, the wave which is incident wave which is passing. Say this is the incident wave which is passing towards the, this is the incident wave which is passing towards the wall which has an compression and rarefaction. The compression wave, exerts a force on a rigid wall. Only when the ball falls on the wall, it will get some force and bounced back. In the same way, the compression wave, the incident wave which strikes the wall and gets some force, the wall exerts an equal and opposite force, R is equal to minus F on the air molecules. This results in compression near the rigid wall. Thus, a compression traveling towards the rigid wall is reflected back as a compression. So when it is a denser medium, the wave which is travel towards the rigid wall reflected back as it is a compressed wave itself. This is the reflection at the boundary of a denser medium. Here in a denser and rarer medium, comparing to light, the sound waves denser and rarer medium will be varied. Reflection at the boundary of rarer medium. Rarer medium is an relaxed medium. So consider a wave traveling in a solid striking on the interface between the solid and the air. The compression exerts a force on the surface of the rarer medium. As a rarer medium has a smaller resistance for any deformation, the surface separation is pushed backwards. As the particles of the rarer medium are free to move, a rarefaction is produced in the interface. Thus, a compression is reflected as a rarefaction, and the rarefaction travels from right to left. Reflection of sound at rarer medium. Only difference between reflection of sound at rarer medium and denser medium is the reproduction wave. The reflected wave will be, the compression is reflected as rarefaction in the rarer medium, whereas in the denser medium the compression is reflected back as a compression. That is the direction of compression. The compression travels towards reflected back as a compression, because the denser medium the wall is rigid and same force is reflected. Here the some force will be less, so it is reflected as rarefaction. What do you mean by rarer medium and denser medium? The medium in which the velocity of sound increases compared to other medium is called rarer medium. Water is a rarer medium compared to air for sound. Actually, water is a denser medium when it is a light waves. Here in a sound waves, water is a rarer medium comparing to air. The medium in which the velocity of sound decreases is called as denser medium. Air is denser compared to water for sound. This is the thing you have to mind it. You should not confuse with the light and the sound. For light, water is the denser medium. For air, water is the rarer medium. Then in the straight surface we have seen that the reflection of sound. Now in the next video we are going to see the reflection of sound in plane and curved surface.